My persuasive speech presentation is going to be on why Drew Brees, to me, is considered the GOAT, greatest of all time. His NFL records that he holds, this comes from the advertiser.com newspaper. He has the record for all-time passing yards in a career with 74,437. He also has the record for all-time passing touchdowns, 547. Most 5,000 yard seasons with 5. So the reason that stands out so much is that there's only been 12 total such seasons where a quarterback went over 5,000 yards, and he's 5 of them, so he's almost half. For this fourth record, consecutive 4,000 yard seasons, he has, I believe, 9 years. And then for career and season completion percentage, he holds those records. For a season, it's 74.4%, and a career he's at 67%, which are extremely high. And being a quarterback, that is one of the most important things, is being accurate, completing the ball. Most completions in a career or single season, he completed 471 passes in 1 year and over 6,500 in his career so far. He also has the record for most consecutive games with a touchdown pass, with 54. So he's gone about 3 into 4 years before he didn't throw a touchdown pass in a game. Consecutive 300-plus yard games is another record with 9. And then consecutive 30-plus touchdown pass seasons, he has 9. Most quarterbacks struggle to get over 30. He did it in a row 9 times. He's also, besides his on-the-field efforts, he's great off the field. He's donated relief efforts for Hurricane Katrina when it hit back in 2006. Recently with the coronavirus, he's donated $5 million to Louisiana, him and his wife. In his whole career, he's donated $25 million to different efforts, things like education purposes for the youth. This is from Forbes, so it's pretty reliable. His career accolades, this comes from Pro Football Reference. These are all the awards he's gotten. 13-time Pro Bowler. He's won the Super Bowl XIV versus the Colts in 2010, so he beat Peyton Manning, some people's GOAT, but I say different. Like I said, 2006 with Katrina, that actually, his efforts with that got him the Walter Payton Man of the Year, goes to the person that's best on and off the field. The 2009 Brit Bell Award winner. He was also the MVP of that Super Bowl he played the Colts in. He won Offensive Player of the Year twice, and he was the 2004 Comeback Player of the Year. And the reason all those stand out even more, he's not supposed to produce how he is at this level due to his size, really. He's only 6 foot, 210 pounds, which is undersized because a prototype quarterback in the NFL is 6'4", 225 pounds. So, especially with how tall linemen are, it makes it harder to see. But he's still the most accurate quarterback to ever play the game, which is amazing. And he's 41 years old, and he's still putting up great numbers. He's getting better with age. These past 3-4 years have been his best seasons in his whole career, pretty much. And like I said, with his accuracy, which is crazy, this comes from Sports Science. Basically, they set up a target, Olympic archer target, 20 yards away. And when the archers were shooting from that distance to hit the bullseye, they hit it 50% of the time. When Drew Brees stepped up and they gave him a football, he had 10 throws, and if you were to guess, you wouldn't think that he would hit it 10 out of 10 times, but he did just that. So he's more accurate with a football than an archer with an arrow, Olympic archer. And the last thing that makes him stand out is he's had an underwhelming receiving core throughout his career for the most part, unless you consider recently, past 3-4 years, he's had pretty great receivers. But other than that, underwhelming overall. The notable ones he has had, though, Michael Thomas, Marquise Colston, Jimmy Graham, Brandon Cooks, Robert Meacham. I knew he had a bad receiving core throughout his career when I looked it up, and it said in his top 20 there was like 5 running backs, which you shouldn't have 5 running backs be your top receivers. Like, it shouldn't make sense. They're not supposed to catch like that. So for him to put up the numbers he's been able to do in his career, being his size, his help, his surrounding core, and do it consistently over a period of time, that's why he's my GOAT. Prove me wrong.